What's going on, guys? Tyler here with Unbox Techie, and I'm actually in Seattle, Washington. Now, Seattle, Washington is super cool, but if you've ever had Seattle, Washington's tap water, it is not super cool. It has a very distinct kind of chlorine taste, and I'm here in like downtown, so it's very strong. And I don't know if this is like normal for downtown cities, but where I came from, it wasn't as bad, but it was still pretty bad. But here in Seattle, it is like, whoa, this is a very strong like chlorine taste and weird. I'm just like, I don't want to drink the tap water. Now, you might be thinking, Tyler, you should never be drinking tap water. Well, that might be true, but in the situation I'm in, it really makes more sense for me to just kind of filter the tap water than to be buying bottled water or gallons of water, of spring water or filtered water or drinking water, or getting a reverse osmosis or anything like that. So I want to show you what I've settled on. So guys, this is was that a good entrance? I don't know. Probably not. Guys, this is an awesome water filter. This is the Nakii. We're going to call it the Nakii. I'm really not sure what it's called, but it's Nakii, or maybe that's 11, the Nakii. There could be a lot of different ways to pronounce this or say this, but it doesn't matter because this water filter is awesome. It's got tons of great reviews on Amazon, and we're going to be talking about why it is very great today. Guys, before we jump into the review, be sure and smash that nice red looking subscribe button, join the family, and be notified of videos just like this one. I have the goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers as fast as I possibly can here in 2021, so please help me and just tap that nice red looking subscribe button. It helps me out so much, and it's a way to say thank you for making this video, so thank you guys for doing that. And lastly, real quick, is the link to this water filter will be down below in the description. See what kind of price you can get for it. The price is constantly changing, so check out that link right there. See what kind of price you can get for it. It is a phenomenal water filter. All right, let's talk about the review. All right, guys, so I want to talk about the first thing first, because this is what really sold me on this water filter. Is I wanted to get rid of that taste, the taste of the chlorine or whatever kind of metals or whatever is in the water, in this tap water, is the taste was horrible, like really bad. So I wanted to get rid of that taste. Now, why I decided to go with the Nakii instead of a Brita was actually because this had reviews specifically talking about removing the taste. Now, I can say after having had this filter for a while that this is true. It totally does remove the taste. And don't just take my word for it. Check out the link down below. Read some of the reviews. See what they say. Honestly, I was thoroughly surprised at how well this worked. Now, I had a friend that actually just got a brand new Brita filter to filter the water here in Seattle as well. And she said with her brand new Brita filter that she could still taste, that kind of like chloriney metal taste after running it through her brand new Brita filter. Now, I, with my Nakii water filter, really have had a different experience. I feel like the water filter is doing a phenomenal job at getting rid of that taste. All right, guys, let's actually talk about this water filter here. There are a few features that are kind of cool and a few features that are like, that's kind of nice, but it's not a big deal if my water filter doesn't have that. So let's just jump into the review. The first feature that I really like is I like the feature on the top where you can let water in without having to pull the lid off. I think that's very genius that you're able to just pour water in and not have to pull off the top to actually run water through the filter. Now, that might be kind of common on a lot of water filters these days, but it really does help if you're using this water filter a lot. Another feature that's kind of nice is it actually has a dial to set when the filter expiration date will be. It doesn't really tick or change or dial down or anything like that, but it is just kind of there as a reminder to be like, oh, you can look and see, oh, this was the last time I changed the water filter. I need to change it again in this number of days. The other thing I enjoy about this water filter is I think it has a good sized reservoir to hold water while it is going through its filtration process. That allows you to pour more water in and let it sit for longer while it goes ahead and runs all that water through the filtration process. The last feature I want to mention is just kind of the overall design of the water filter. I think it's very sleek, very modern, and is very kind of clear and crisp and kind of gives you that clean water feel. This definitely wasn't required by any means for a water filter I was looking at, but it is kind of nice to have a good aesthetically looking water filter, especially if you're focused on modern design or minimalistic design. It looks really nice with all of those things. Now let's talk about some specifications on this product. Here on their Amazon listing, they say this filter should last between 150 to 200 gallons of water. That's a lot of filtration, and supposedly, according to their Amazon listing, it's a lot higher than their competitors. This filter is said to be the newest innovation in water filter, and it is using activated carbon fiber, or ACF. According to their listing, this is supposed to remove 98% of chlorine and mercury to drastically improve the healthiness, the taste, and the smell of your water. Now, this part I don't totally understand, but they do say it is NSF 372 tested and approved by the Water Quality Association. So if that means a lot to you, that sounds good. Now, if you're ready, check out the link down below in the description. When you actually get your filter, you will have to go through a filter prep process. Now, it's a very easy process. It took about 15 minutes, and all you're doing is letting water run through the filter over and over and over again for a straight constant 15 minutes. And I'll show you, this is kind of the process right here, how I actually did that. I turned on a light stream out of my faucet and kind of let it just drain into the reservoir at about the same speed that the reservoir was draining into the pitcher. If you do this right, then you really don't have to watch it too much. It'll kind of just fill up the reservoir as the reservoir is draining, and it'll stay at a constant height, and it will kind of run all the way until the pitcher is full. When the pitcher gets up to about the filter, I went ahead and dumped it out and started over and started the reservoir draining once again for a straight 15 minutes. And after that, it is worry-free and maintenance-free, and you just go through and pour water in when you need it, and it will go through the filter, and you'll pour it into a glass and take a nice drink. Now guys, if you're ready to buy this awesome water filter, check out the link down below in the description. See what kind of price you can get for it. Amazon prices are changing all the time, so be sure and check out that link and see what kind of price you can get for this awesome water filter today. Now, if you wouldn't mind hitting that nice red looking subscribe button to wrap things up, I would really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Like I said, I have that goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers as fast as I possibly can here on YouTube this year. So thank you guys so very much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for stopping by to check out the Nakii water filter. If you liked the video, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Where's the only location you can find an ocean without any water? A map. Oh, Tyler, what are you doing?